Good fucking morning, goddammit. This covers the morning of Friday, the 13th of January, 2023. I don't really know if I need to do the date. I'm probably going to not do that because it's going to be a pain in the arse. This was the secondary squat session, so this is volume squats, which are sixes. I'm probably not going to change the rep range now. I'm probably just going to keep it 3x6 just to keep things the same. So I'm not fucking around with variables. So up the weights, last week was 180 for 3x6. It was a very, very comfortable working weight. I felt fair bit of discomfort through my lower back on the right hand side where I've overloaded my hip, because that was like 2 days removed from it was the day after I failed the 280 in the gym. So still a bit of discomfort at the bottom of the squat, but not too much. The squats didn't feel anywhere near as comfortable today. The second and the third set felt pretty good. I didn't get any video of the second set, so this is set 1 and 3. I think 3 probably moved the best of the 3. I don't think there's an appreciable difference watching the bar speed. But, pretty comfortable. Probably doesn't have an RPE yet. I don't know if I'm going to increase this next week. I might just keep it. I might repeat this load next week. If I can get this to 210, 220 at a pretty much the same RPE, then that's pretty much bang on where I want to be. So I have 8 full training weeks left. So the next jump's probably going to be 200. I could, of course, jump to 195, but I'll probably jump to 200. So I might just repeat this load next week. And then if it moves like super easy and I'm happy with that, then I'll increase 10s on the Duffalo bar. So 105 for one set of 10, and then 2x10 at 110. This was lighting up my shoulder like a fucking Christmas tree. My shoulder was pretty aggravated this morning. Slept on it funny last night, and it was kind of like low-key sore going into the session. It felt okay squatting. It was a bit less comfortable, and I could feel it. Normally I don't really feel it when I'm squatting. I can sometimes feel it afterwards, but when I'm kind of getting under the bar, sometimes it feels stiff, but when I'm actually squatting I don't normally feel it too much, but I could feel it a little bit warming up, which wasn't ideal. But this was definitely lightening it up. By the third set it kind of eased off a little bit and it kind of felt warmed up. I'm in absolutely no rush to progress this weight that much, so I was thinking that I might just repeat the 100, but it felt okay, so I increased it another 5 kilos. So it was actually 105 I did last week, but the Duffalo bar is 25 kilos, which I probably should have felt when I picked it up. But yeah, I thought I was doing 100 last week, it was 105, so it's only a 5 kilo increase. And then 5x3 on banded squats. This is a brave old bump on last week, but last week was probably too easy, so 160 versus the same band setup. I've increased the band tension slightly, brought the bands a bit more forward into the rack, so I don't want massive band tension, just enough so it's there, so I think that's appropriate amount. And if I can get it should be light, so it should be contrast, so it shouldn't be like a heavy straight weight movement. So if I'm trying to get to 210, 220 for sixes during this volume workout, then this should probably get to like 180, 190 max, but it should be something so super easy. So limited rest on these. It wasn't on a timer or anything. They're not very dynamic. Felt like it was that's pretty much one gear the whole workout. Don't feel like I was pushing fast out of the hole, but the technique felt pretty solid. I felt like my weight was through my center the whole time. Everything felt fairly coordinated. Didn't really feel like I fell forward. So overall, pretty happy. I think they look pretty good squat-wise. So we'll see how next week develops. I've got the same workout, but for bench and deadlift tomorrow. So I'll do that early doors tomorrow and get the video uploaded. Right, cheers for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.